Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Malinga Sise of Urban Harvest Organic Farm. For all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, I am so grateful, and for those who are still new, kindly subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let us make this channel to reach 100k subscribers and I will be so grateful. Today I want us to ferment our banana stems. Some of you call it the plantain stems, to cut on the cost of feeding these birds. Sometime back I started with the local birds. We all know that I have the ducks, I have the turkeys, and the local chicken. But I've realized that these pure local birds honestly take so long to grow, and I haven't yet started reaping anything out of these birds. And in fact, I feel like a lot of money is going in buying feeds, and I'm not yet getting anything. So I also started looking for other cheaper means of feeding these birds, and I came across fermenting these banana plantain stems. And that is what we are going to do today, and I'm going to show you how I do it. But before we do that, I really want to give you some of the benefits of feeding these plantain stems to our birds, so that if you're going to use it, at least you're aware of the benefits of feeding it to your birds. These plantain stems, you can feed it to the pigs, you can feed it to the ducks, you can feed it to the turkeys, to the local chicken, even to the layers. So before we do that, let us go straight to the benefits. The first one is that the fermentation process breaks down the tough fibers in the plantain stems, making it easier for chicken to digest. So that is one reason why we do the fermentation, because someone would ask, why are you fermenting it? Why don't you give it fresh to the birds? And then another benefit is that fermentation introduces beneficial microbes that improve on the gut health of these birds. And then another benefit is that the fermentation also boosts the bioavailability of nutrients such as minerals, vitamins, and amino acids. So that is the reason why you first have to ferment it before you give it to the birds. And then another benefit is that the improved gut health and nutrients absorption can lead to better quality eggs and higher egg production. So you realize that if you give it to your layers, since their gut health is very okay, it will make them to lay big eggs and good quality eggs, which is very beneficial to the farmer, because you will end up getting high profits in your project. And then another benefit is that it is the most cheapest feed supplement that you have, because these banana stems, you will not get it anywhere that they are selling. You just go to the plantation gardens, ask the owners, and they give you the stems. In fact, you will be even helping them by removing those waste from their plantations. So it is one of the cheapest that a farmer can use in raising their birds. And then another benefit is that the slightly sour taste from fermentation can encourage birds to eat more, particularly in the hot weather when the appetites of these birds are reduced, okay? Because once you do the fermentation, you realize that it will taste a bit sour, and even to have that sour smell. So that sour taste will make the feed so palatable for these birds, and they will end up feeding very well. And during the hot weather, we know that the birds' appetite normally go down. So that is one reason why it is very important to ferment the stems before you give it to the birds. Another benefit is that fermented plantain stems helps reduce toxins in the digestive tract, promoting the overall health and the productivity of our birds. And then another reason why you must ferment these stems is that the probiotics in the fermented feed help reduce stress, which can improve feed conversion ratio and productivity. And then lastly is that the plantain stems has a higher water content, helping to keep the birds hydrated, especially during the hot weather. So those are some of the major benefits of fermenting these banana stems and giving it to the birds. So let us go and see how Alenga does her fermentation. See you right back. So when you're going to ferment these plantain stems or the banana stems, these are the things that you will need. First of all, you will need the banana stems, okay? Secondly, you will need the molasses. Molasses, if you don't have molasses, you're going to use sugar. If you don't have sugar, you will use honey. If you don't have honey, you can also use any fruit juice. just like I used the pineapple juice in our previous fermentation. So this molasses or sugars is to help fasten the fermentation process. And then you will also need some water. Okay, now some people do add salt and maize bran. Adding maize bran is to just add on the volume of your banana stems, or to add on to make it a bit big. Okay, and then salt also to improve on the taste of your plantain stems. So today we shall use salt. We shall add the maize bran. We shall also add molasses, but I don't have molasses. We are going to use the honey. And now this is the measurements that you're going to take, because I'm sure someone out there is going to ask me, Alinga, you didn't tell us about the measurements. Now in 3 kilograms of the plantain stems or the banana stems, you're going to add 1 kilogram of the maize bran. That is how you're going to add. It's a ratio of 3 to 1. Okay, if the plantain stems is 3 kilograms, you'll add 1 kilogram of maize bran. If the plantain stems is 6 kilograms, you will add 2 kilograms of the maize bran. So that is what we are going to do today. I've also realized so many people do this fermentation in different ways, but anyway, do the way you feel it is right and just the way it has worked for you. So this is what we are going to do today. So let us start on preparing it. First of all, you will need the stems, of which these stems I got from my neighbors. I woke up early in the morning and went and got it from my neighbor's garden. Okay, make sure that the stems that you're going to use is not spoiled. Okay, make sure it is fresh, it is not spoiled. And for those who really have the machines for breaking down, for grinding, it is going to be easier for you. Okay, but now we shall have to pound it. So those who have the machine, it's going to be easier, very easy for you. Stems was having some problem here. We are going to cut it off. Dump this one. Shall give it to the local birds to consume it like that. I shall just select here. And you have to be careful, because these stems also, once it catches on your clothes, the stains doesn't go away. I have to first prepare it very well. So it is very easy to do this process when you have the grinding machine. Okay, but now we shall have to pound it. But for someone who has the grinder, of which we are planning to get the grinder soon, guys, we need to get the grinder soon, not so, so that our work is always fast and easy. Because now by doing it like this, most of you see it and think it is something very hard. Okay, and this is some of the things that discourages people from doing this project. So let us be very lately I've realized that there's nothing, no product of the banana is wasted. Even the peelings we give to the chicken. That's the leaves you saw we gave to the chicken last time. Now the stem, so nothing about banana is being wasted. And someone is going to ask me, what type of the banana stems are we supposed to use? All types, because I understand we have those small bananas, we have the big ones, we have the matoke, which we eat a lot here in Uganda. We have so many different species, but any can work perfectly well. Okay. So guys, this is our final plantain stems that we have pounded very well. You can see the water content in it is really very high. We haven't added any water, but you can see we haven't added any water, but you see how it is so watery, eh? So we are going to measure it first to see what amount of maize bran we can add here. But some people add half. If the plantain stem is 10 kilograms, they also add 10 kilograms of maize bran. But here we said we shall add in 3 kilograms of plantain stems, we shall add only 1 kilogram of maize bran. So let us first weigh it. We are going to mix it in this bucket. Okay, we shall mix it back in this basin, but let us first weigh it. Even the water content in this is really high. It's going to make it very heavy. Let's go and weigh this one. So it is weighing 5 kilograms. So we are just going to add roughly, let us say 2 kilograms of maize bran. So let us add 2 kilograms to make it 7 kilograms. So this will be 7 kilograms of feeds. One 7 kilograms. Six and a half. We said we need 7 kilograms in total. One. So that is 7 kilograms in total. So we've added roughly 2 kilograms in 5 kilograms of this banana stems. So let's go and mix. So I think this is the best. I think this is the best thing to mix it. We shall mix inside this basin because it is large enough. Okay. But if you have the machine, it does it very, very well. So we are also going to add in some salt and some molasses, but I said we are going to use honey instead. And we shall also add water, but we are not going to add a lot of water because the banana stems already have enough of water. So and we shall not add a lot of water. We shall not add a lot of honey. Okay, I'm going to mix it here. Just going to add 2 tablespoons like this. Just going to add in some little water just to mix in my sugar. This is to fasten the fermentation process. Shall mix that. Shall also add salt. So just add on 1.5 tablespoons. That is salt. Put in some little water to mix in my salt. Then we are going to cover this for at least 3 to 7 days. Okay? So, done mixing. We are going to ferment it inside this bucket. So, we are going to cover first with this cover that we are using for chopping. Then we shall put the bucket cover. Then we are going to open this. After from 4 days, you can now open it, because you have to ferment it at least from for 3 to 5 to 7 days. For at least 3 to 7 days. So let us skip this, then we shall open it, and then we shall continue from there. So guys, it is now 4 days since we started fermenting our plantain stems or the banana stems. So I want us to open and see our results, and then later we shall serve it to the birds. But I'm very sure it has come out very, very well. Come and we see. So if we can remember, we added here maize bran, we added salt, we added honey, and then the plantain or the banana stem. So this is our results. Now we are going to serve it to the birds. And I told you that it should have a sour-like smell, and that is what it has. Wow, the smell is really good. So now this is our results. Let us go and serve it to the birds. We are going to start with our local chicken. Then later we shall also give it to our layers. So this is what we have. Another thing that I also wanted us to know is that this is also very good for pigs. For those who have pigs, it is also a very cheap source of feeds. And then if it is the first time to introduce it to your birds, especially these layers, you have to give them in small amount, and you observe how they are consuming it. Okay, so let us go. We give to our birds. We shall start with the local birds, and then later we shall also serve it to our layers. So guys, you can see how our local birds really love these banana stems or the plantain stems. You can see how they're eating it, and this is very nutritious for them. So if you want to cut cost in your poultry farms, this is the right way to go. You see? Guys, our birds really love it a lot, eh? So for today, that is all I had for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always coming back. Thank you so much for loving me. But if you're still new, please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so that you never miss out any upload. Share this video, comment in the comment section down below, and I'll be so grateful. See you next time. I love you all. Bye bye.